Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your you versus them. Gemini, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Gemini, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Gemini spirit and newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Gemini, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, and this is going to be person B here. Bottom of my deck, I have the Five of Swords in reverse. Somebody is really feeling, how do I now go back and talk to them and, tell them that I see them now in my future after all the games I played. I look like such a loser. I mean, there's been no communication, I think, between the two of you. And I do sense somebody is scared to start that communication because as much as they want to rebuild, I think this person is feeling a little blocked off. They've been spying, they've been watching. They've now realized that, oh my God, that is the person who's no longer chasing me, but they are the best of the best and they are the source of happiness and they look happy, or I don't know what. The other person, they have, I think, been single or independent, or I don't know what. They could be, I think, dealing with their disappointment by putting in all the energy into work on being a better person, or making money, or working on their success or something. Because it's like, yeah, you know what, I kept myself maybe available, but I've been disappointed. Nothing really flourished here. So all that time I've spent working on bettering myself. I think they use their disappointment as fuel to maybe make themselves a success or something. I don't know. But they are now kind of ready for something new from what I'm feeling. Let's see. I'm going to, of course, clarify all these cards for you, Gemini. But before that, let me ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person, Spirit. Gemini and their person. I got two here. I'll just take one more. Gemini and their person, Spirit. All right. So the first card here, Gemini, is acceptance. What is meant for you, you will not miss. I think one person's coming to the conclusion that, in all this time that I've been working on myself, I realized maybe this was not meant to be. I'm meant to have more or something else. And the second card does say change. This connection is transforming now. So somebody's coming to the acceptance and is maybe ready to change their goals or their way of being, or, just maybe call in a brand new soulmate. Yeah, taking a leap of faith. Somebody is trying to take a leap of faith in a new direction, taking maybe a new risk in love or something. So let's see. I'm going to clarify these cards for you, Gemini. But before that, let's also do your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you both could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. So tell me then, Spirit, Gemini and their person, if they could say something to each other right now, what would that be? Gemini and their person. And we'll take a few more from another deck, Gemini. Gemini and their person, Spirit. And a few more from a third deck, and then we'll start the reading. Gemini and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I showed you how much I loved you through our kisses. They say if you want to know if anyone loves you, it's in their kiss. Darling, my love for you was in my kiss. I can't ever kiss another like that. And the thought of you kissing someone else breaks my heart. I'm at a breaking point right now because you apologize. However, you continue to make the same mistakes. This has become toxic behavior that needs addressing. I feel your energy and I receive your telepathy. I reach out and show you how much I care and offer you support. You read my messages and then I feel you even more. But then you stay silent. Your telepathy is a contradiction to the silence. I just simply can't understand this. If you love me, let me know and let it show. And if you don't love me, please set me free and let me go. I have so much to say to you. Let me spoil you. I deserve this karma. I'm sending you messages through songs. I'm slowly evolving. I don't want anyone else to have you. I forgive you. I need more time. I don't like it when you ignore me. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Gemini, let's start the reading. Person A, I'm going to first focus on you 100%, and then later we'll move to the other side. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. I'm not going to guess which side Gemini is on because I could be dealing with two Geminis here. But if this is your reading, you will pick up which side you're on and who this person is for you in your life. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be your business partner, relative, best friend, co-worker. It is a general reading. Please use your own judgment here. All right, so person A, tell me, how are you feeling right now in your emotions? I see the 8 of Wands in reverse. They are scared. This person is, I think, pretty ready now to step up, and they want to have something long term. I think they have come to that place where they're ready for a connection, and they are enamored, totally enamored by person B, who they've put up on a pedestal to say, I can never find anyone better than them. But the problem here is this person is scared now to start communication. Why are they scared? Because they feel the other person has cut them out of their life. It's like now this person is in deep thought about how do I now rebuild? How do I start again? How do I try another time? How do I rebuild? Why is there so much nervousness as to starting again, person A? 7 of Wands. What's the 7 of Wands? Yeah, they feel the other person has kind of is in a protective shell, is standing up for themselves, will push them away. Maybe they don't want to reconcile with me anymore. Basically, I think person A doesn't have the courage. They don't have the courage, but they are watching, they are spying, they are keeping tabs on the other person. Why? What's the Page of Swords? Why are you watching them? They're trying to find out if there is any window of opportunity that they can still sneak back in and have another round or start a brand new chapter. I think this person was full of ego and pride. I think they still might be a little bit, because they don't want to be ignored or pushed away from the other person. Like they feel they want to still retain their arrogance a little bit in case the other person says, I'm sorry, it's too late, I've already moved on, I've already given my heart to somebody else, or that person is angry and upset with them, in case they go straight off and say, you know what, now I want to have something long term, now I recognize the connection, now I want to propose to you, let's say, or have something for the future, I want to bring back the happiness. So this person is trying to now first do their homework as to whether the other person is still single. Are they still available? Are they still open to receiving me anymore? Okay, so how do you see them now? How do you see person B, and how do you feel about the connection currently, person A? Person A says, I already told you, I can never find anyone better than them. They are the best of the best. They are the source of my sunshine. I wake up each day with them on my mind. They are the best thing that's ever happened since sliced bread. They are my ultimate choice. I don't want anyone else. I choose them. They are the one that I want to spend the rest of my life with. Then, can you tell me about the Sun card? Yeah, they are my Two of Cups. I think their biggest regret is that why didn't I invest when I had an opportunity? Now I know that this is my Two of Cups. I want to give them my cup. I want to receive their cup. This is my soulmate. I should have invested when, I had an opportunity. Why did I squander it? It's like now they want to revive this connection. They want to see if they can get a second chance. So they could be spying or seeing or maybe, planning or something as to how they can come back into person B's life and start maybe a passionate brand new start with them. But again, I feel person A, you're still sitting in a bit of arrogance because you're showing me a wand. You want to see if you can ignite that passion, and you're doing it in a bit of sneaky way. You're still trying to come in with a lie, just to see if you can first heal the connection and then you will express your emotions. So I think that's because of their ego and pride, I guess. Okay, so what action person A will finally take, I'll open later, Gemini. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling currently? Why the Nine of Pentacles in your feelings? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, person B, I think, did keep themselves single for a while, maybe hoping that person A, who they were attracted to, would take action and come towards them and offer them a partnership or something. But they've been sorely disappointed. I think they're coming to the conclusion that I've wasted enough time, energy, effort, spending all my time trying to find out what they are feeling. Will they come back? And do they love me? Or do they want a partnership? That I've squandered away so much of my own time and energy. Maybe it's time for me to now cut this connection out of my life. If they are still silent, that means they're still keeping secrets from me. That means maybe I'm fooling myself. Why else would they be so defensive and, not give to me after all this while? So maybe it's time for me to kind of guard my own energy now. I think person B is wasted enough time, energy, just waiting to see what person A would do. And they've kind of realized that, maybe they are what Omkaratarot is saying, very, very prideful and egoistic, and, they're only thinking about themselves, and it's all about what makes them happy. And so I think person B is coming to the conclusion that even if I did love them, I think it's time to take back that cup of love now. It's time to put a lid on that cup of love and walk away from this connection and find a new Two of Cups, because I'm not getting fulfilled. All the cups they've offered me have been empty till now. It's just an illusion in my own brain that, yeah, they'll come back one day and they will take action. So maybe I need to be more sensible now. Why do you feel this way, person B? Eight of Pentacles. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Person B, I think in all this time of no communication, while they've been maybe waiting or, back of the mind hoping that person A will take action, they have spent all their time, I think, listening to their own intuition and using that time very well. They've been investing in their own selves. They've been working towards their money or their finance or, just looking better or feeling better or, stacking up their own abundance. Meanwhile, of course, now I think they've come to a place where they've realized they have grown more than I think person A did. They're disappointed. They're disappointed that, I was the one who was working on myself, but they didn't, because they are still not here to offer me any kind of commitment. So why should I have to keep my life in limbo? Maybe it's time for me to drop this connection once and for all. I think person B has been disappointed. They've reached the Nine of Pentacles. They want the Ten of Pentacles now, and they don't see any kind of progress made from the other side. So tell me then, how do you see the connection currently then, person B? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Ten of Cups. What's the Ten of Cups? Yes, person B says, even I saw that we could have something long term. Even I thought that we could have, we are soulmates and we're supposed to be together and have a happily ever after. And we could have all this happiness. The sun could shine if we were together and forever and ever after. In fact, I even offered them a cup of love. I offered all my love to them, but they in return showed me their arrogance. They made me feel I was not good enough. Each time I offered them a cup of love, maximum they offered me was maybe a little bit of passion, and that's it. What's the Ace of Wands? Ace of Wands. Yeah, person B is calling them out and saying, if this connection is not going to go in a positive direction and you just want me to stay stuck because you think you're exciting or handsome or beautiful, that's not going to work anymore, because that doesn't fulfill me. It makes me feel less than. So I'm going to stop waiting. I'm not going to allow anyone to make me feel I'm not good enough. I'm going to make my own choices now. Anything else, person B? Yeah, person B says, instead of waiting around for you to come back with only maybe some momentary passion or something, why don't I change my own life with all the healing that I've done, move towards a stable brand new beginning elsewhere where I can have something stable and I can have passion as well. It's like I'm not just satisfied with this. I think I need both. I need stability and I need passion in my life. That's only possible if maybe I take a risk or a leap of faith in a new direction. So person B is actually now done being sad and depressed, and they are turning their back and saying, I need to now turn my life around and find somebody brand new. I need to change things in my life. Okay, so let's see if you guys will take any action towards each other or in your own lives, whatever it is. So I'll take a new deck for this one, Gemini. And while I shuffle this deck now, if the storyline has been resonating, please let me know. You can do that by tapping on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. Alright, so person A, I'm back with you now. What's the most likely action we can expect from you in the next 7 days towards person B or in your own life now? Judgment. This person definitely wants a second chance. They want to revive the connection. But again, person A, I'm telling you again, your plan is a little warped because they still want to ignite some passion. They, I think, still want to come in as, hey, let's have some fun and, let's go for a weekend or... and they're going to hide that they have other serious plans behind that garb of only passion. That, I think, is not going to work if that is your plan. Tell me what's your plan. You tell me in your own words again. Judgment. Ten of Pentacles, yep. Ten of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords, Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. This person has a fear of being shut down. They want the Ten of Pentacles, they want the commitment, they do have unconditional love for the other person, but the minute they want all this, they go into stress and anxiety and sleepless nights and stress and overthinking, maybe because they feel, what if I get shut down? What if they don't want me anymore? So even though they are trying to get a second chance, they are bogged down. They have too much of past baggage where they could have not invested, or I don't know what this person did, but their intentions are good, but their actions are not matching. This person is manifesting, but they are not taking the right actions for their future. So even if they do try to reach out, I think they are going to mess it up again because they still want to come in with that same, how you doing kind of a thing, and you want to go out on a date with me or we can spend some time together. It's just because they feel if I bare my whole heart or tell them my true intentions, what if they shut me down? Then my ego will be hurt. This person has a big fear of, looking like a loser. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life now? Person B. Knight of Pentacles. Person B says full stop. I'm not moving towards them. Things have been stagnant for too long now. Knight of Pentacles. King of Swords, Nine of Cups and the Five of Cups. Yeah, person B says, if they had come towards me, been honest and open and forthright, yeah, it would have made me happy. It would have made me happy, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. This person loves conflict, competition, putting me, in to compete with them. I want somebody who wants to work with me, like build with me and grow with me and build something stable. I don't think this person, Omkara Tarot. Maybe I need to now give my heart to somebody brand new who I can then have a stable, relaxed, happily ever after with. So, yeah. So, person A, don't even try to come in with, you know, don't send that message if you're not interested in bearing your heart, because I don't think it's going to work out. Person B is going to see right through you because they are very, very intuitive at this time. So that's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Gemini.